Sorry, I'm streaming. Why you should create your own Netflix and how to pull it off. Your step-by-step guide to getting your piece of the video streaming wealth pool by Amazon's #1 best-selling author, Antonio T. Smith, Jr. Introduction. Imagine finding an oil well at the height of the fossil fuel industry's boom. Imagine finding a gold reserve in your backyard during the gold rush. Imagine having the largest social network right around the big tech boom. It really is something to be in the right place at the right time when an industry is experiencing a boom. But it is often visible only in hindsight. In fact, sometimes people are betting against what is undeniably the future of a market. Can you believe that Kodak, the leader of analog photography, came up with the first digital camera? Yes, the corporation got taken out by the thing they invented. They just did not know that it was the thing to put their weight behind. They doubled down on analog, and before they knew it, companies like Sony were taking massive chunks of their market share, and they had already invested tens of millions into analog technology destined to fail. In hindsight, there are always signs that could have been seen as the dawn of a new industry, yet there are only a few who cash in. If only someone told me to invest in Bitcoin, many say when they encounter someone who has built a fortune buying Bitcoins for less than $1. What if I were to tell you that we are in the age of yet another industry and you have the opportunity to cash in? In May of 2020, the world learned that independent content creator Joe Rogan had signed an exclusive licensing deal for his content with Spotify. The value of the deal? $100 million. And that spelled the beginning of the content industry's rise. As soon as Rogan signed on the dotted line, we entered a new world. The beginnings of this world go all the way back to Disney's then CEO Bob Iger acquiring Pixar from Steve Jobs back in 2006. Value of the deal? $7.4 billion. While corporations and media conglomerates were in the content game forever, it is around the age of streaming introduced by Netflix that these giants started cutting in smaller content creators. And as soon as people learned about the Rogan deal, they should have hopped on the content creation wagon right away. As late as it may seem, the time is now. For anyone with personality, charm, and charisma, it is time to start an interview show. For anyone with a flair for the dramatic, it is time to get involved in the fiction media space. And for anyone with money to invest, it is time to build your own Netflix. In this book, I will cover content creation as well as platform building. And I will make a solid case for why you could realistically be the next streaming millionaire and possibly a billionaire if you use the right tools and strategies. Like music? Get started on that. Like sports? Get started on that. Like self-development? Get started on that. It does not matter what your interests are. You have the opportunity to get your share of the subscription video on demand pie.